around when the team's had to play without Saquon. What is it like, and how tough is it?
Yeah, I think obviously we'll miss him. He's a huge part of what we're doing. So guys will have to step up, and it won't be any one guy. It'll be everyone elevating their play and stepping up, and I'm confident we can do that. We got lots of guys who can step in and do different things and help out.
How much more do you think it puts on your shoulders? Not having him there, obviously, a loss, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll have things in the game plan in certain ways to get guys in different spots and use their skill sets. So, my job is the same, is to execute and to give the playmakers the ball in space and let them do their thing. So, I don't think it changes my mindset or how I need to do my job or execute the offense.
Have you talked to him since the diagnosis came down, Saquon?
Yeah.
What was the conversation like? Where are his spirits?
I think he's doing all right. He's a mature guy. Obviously, he's disappointed and feel for him on that, but he's going to work hard to get back, and he'll be back.
And then when you look over the film of yesterday and you prepare for San Francisco, what are the things you're taking out, negative and positive, out of those? Because when you're kind of looking at it, obviously the first half wasn't what you wanted, but the resolve you guys showed in the second half and the execution was there. So how do you process that as you go forward? What went down yesterday?
I think there were some plays out there in the first half that we didn't convert, and I think we'll go back and we gotta clean those up. We can't afford to start slow like that and miss opportunities early in the game to convert. So that'll be an emphasis of ours going forward. But we did show the fight and the resolve to down the stretch, and we made a lot of those plays and found a way to win. So definitely proud of that, proud of how the team responded, but there's a lot to clean up certainly from that first half.
Do you think this passing game is better equipped than any other time when you didn't have Saquon to maybe fill in for that loss, that you guys are just more explosive?
I think we have a lot of guys with different skill sets, and we have guys of Jalen stepping up and making a couple really big plays for us with his speed and ability, and obviously Darren played well, and Darius played big, Isaiah, Paris, everybody stepped in and contributed yesterday. So I feel good about the guys we got.
Seems like you have a receiving core now where the talent and playmaking are pretty spread out, so where you don't have to rely on one guy. I mean, how does it help you to have all these different guys that you can go to?
Yeah, I think it certainly helps me, helps our whole offense to have that many guys who can make plays and do it in different ways, and they all have a little bit different skill sets, and I think we do a good job kind of setting guys up to be successful based on what they're good at, and we'll continue to do that.
Can you see or feel the impact Jalen's speed has on a defense?
I think so. I think obviously we're just 2 games into it, and he's made some big plays, so we'll see how defenses adjust, but we've got to continue to make those plays and take advantage of the opportunities.
Can you talk a little bit about how the offense can benefit from the defense adjusting that, then when they start to truly fear his speed and then game planning to try to take that away?
I think obviously it opens up stuff underneath, and but there's a lot of plays we got to make and convert, and we'll continue to look to do that.
What have you seen from Matt Breida?
He's extremely dependable. He's an explosive runner. He's got the speed, the breakaway speed, and he's just he's always doing the right thing. Just a guy you can count on to step up and play well. Last year he played really well, and then this year in spots he's played well. So a guy you can definitely count on.
Daniel, when you come off of a game like last night and the adrenaline is really pumping, on a short week, is it hard to come down and get right back to work, knowing what you have waiting for you in San Francisco?
I think these short weeks are always the turnaround's quick, and you got to be able to put it behind you and get ahead. Get started on the week you know, pretty much immediately after the game. So it can be tough, but you know, we've got to do it. San Francisco's doing the same thing. So you know, that's a challenge this week, and you know, we'll approach it like we do all the other challenges.
You know,
So Jordan versus-
everybody knows how, you know, with Darren Waller, what his skills are, obviously. As you've got to know him, what have you learned about him a little bit? Obviously, he's been through a lot of stuff off the field and stuff that he's overcome, and how does that help you guys as a team? Maybe some of the things, you know, wisdom you can bring.
Yeah, he's extremely level-headed, and you know, his demeanor is always the same. He shows up and does his work. He's the same every day. He's consistent in that approach, and been in the league for a long time. So he's he's seen a lot, kind of a steady presence in the locker room that guys can look to as a leader, and I think he's been a big help for us.
Who was calling plays in the second half yesterday?
I'm always getting the plays from Kafka.
Back to last one to Jalen for a second. He had mentioned after that first play out of the half, he was like, just throw it when you guys were breaking out of the huddle. What does that tell you about the rookie's confidence and in those big moments?
Yeah, I think you want guys like that. You want receivers that want the ball, and he's had that same kind of confidence and you know, desire to make the play, and you know, we've seen that since he got here, really. So got a lot of trust and confidence in him, and he played well for us.